so much. I'm Paige. I'm your lovely tarot reader astrologer over here in the corner. I'm here to introduce our last artist of the night and our lovely host, Kat Freeze. Kat Freeze is a poet and performer based here in Chicago. She graduated with a BA in Writing, Rhetoric, and Discourse from DePaul University and is a Louder Than a Bomb College Slam champion. She holds a semifinalist position in the 2023 Gwendolyn Brooks Open Mic Awards, appears in Beyond Words, Motley Magazine, and One Art, and most recently published her debut chapbook, wow, this identity crisis just keeps on going, with Bottle Cap Press. With openness and humor, Kat voices her experience of the modern world into an approachable telling of the complexities of love, sexuality, mental illness, and identity. I'm proud to introduce our final performer of the evening, Kat Freeze.
I want to say one more time, thank you all for being here. It is truly incredible to look out and see so many faces who have come to enjoy some poetry with me today. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. I want to start with a light poem. It is a summer poem to help warm us up and remind us of why we stick through these winters in the first place. It's called Touch the Grass, an ode. Just under the cool water, Tori's ankles are porcelain slippers. She says it's not so bad, but never does swim. I watch from the shade, legs out, head back, chest pulled up as if by a string. I let my hair down and hand myself to the wind. I just can't stop thinking about how nice this is. Like, it's just so nice out. The water is crisp, and the sky has a haze from last night's fireworks. We ease ourselves into the cool water, deep black suits and silk legs kicking at the hurt of it. Zach leans back and tries to float, her hair shifting in the afternoon light. This could take forever, she says, and turns over, letting the lake swallow her up. I dive into the space beside her and brace myself for that plunging gasp. Sharp, bright breaths, I pull up at the void, swimming in the shallow end of the dark. This one's a little different. It's called Monologue. One, did I remember to take a breath between oversharing and sucking myself off? Am I afraid of true connection? Or do I dissect everything? Am I out of control? Or am I just winging it? And once again, I do the opposite of what I said. I am tired of asking everyone around me what they think my problem is. Perhaps I ought to retreat to my books. Or is that playing the victim again? Have I made a lot of enemies? Likely, yes. But I woke up today just fine. Half my body out of the covers, pillow on the dusty floor. 2, what if I gave up the pursuit of marriage and children as a primary aim in life and instead was a writer who indulged the occasional lover and or sugar daddy? What if, instead of killing myself, I did the dishes? What if, instead of cutting all my hair off, I flossed my teeth? What if I trusted myself? What if it all works out? 3. Sometimes all I hear is myself screaming in the background, waiting for someone to yell, cut. Am I an oracle or a narcissist? It's kind of like everything is falling apart, but nothing ever lands. Always holding on, never climbing up. 4. Genuine question. If my mother turns to God for help, and I still turn to my mother, does that mean I believe in God? Or are we both suckers? 5. I am not who I wanted to be. Instead, I am stable. But still, I worry, what is left without the pain? Do I lose these words too? 6. When I am up, I will live forever. When I am down, I'm already dead. 7. I skin myself alive and call it poetry. I am so tired of being aware. I want to be numb. I want to walk right into the trap and not care enough to be embarrassed. I want to have nothing to do but laugh. Woo! This next piece is a morning poem. It's called Okay, So Let Me Catch You Up. I try to keep the noise down, but it comes as dull agony. I am going to have to learn to live with it. Rubber soles slap the slick platform, hard heels kick back at the hollow. I spy the broad-shouldered button-downs. I hear so many nights and mornings. Do you remember what I wore back when I thought I was fragile? Before I found my fractures and framed them as roadmaps. It really does kick in all at once, doesn't it? Suddenly there are leaves everywhere and I am wearing a light jacket. I look around and begin. Lean into that full hem of smoke slipping past an archive of morning afters. I woke up high. I woke up tired. I didn't think about how it would feel the day after. I lie in the thick of it. I feel my empty heat rattle. All I said was, I love you. I carry it like a shawl. I am exploring like we used to, only now I have time to chew at the sidewalk. I could catch you up, but you'll never know what daybreak this life returns to. This morning, I held my hand and it held back. I no longer wait for the world to pull past. That veil of here or there, waving in the early twitch of light. I don't typically give trigger warnings for my poetry, but this piece is a description of a suicide that I witnessed. It has some graphic imagery. It is a heavy poem. It is very short, but if you need to take a deep breath or take a step outside, you are welcome to. It took me a long time to be ready to write this poem, and even now it still doesn't quite feel ready.
You got it.
It's called Thanksgiving. Water Tower Place, November 24th, 2019. After folding the onesies, but before counting the register, I watched a woman jump from the 7th floor balcony. Slowly hurtling. Each bolt loose in the wind. The descent sharpened with Christmas decor. When she landed in the lobby fountain, the pebbles made room for her, all folded back. Everyone looked, of course, followed the scream to the railing. When I clocked out, I noticed warm clumps of her flesh on my sweater, like cranberry sauce and wishbone. I don't really have a palate cleanser after that one. I don't think it's possible to have a palate cleanser after that one. So we're just going to keep moving along. Poetry is heavy, and we're going to carry it together. This piece is called Inheritance. I wore my mother's wedding dress, so how did I not expect to have my marriage come undone at the seams? I only altered the sleeves, sucked in myself to be smaller. Have I asked the wrong questions or the wrong person? Have I ever witnessed a man wrap himself around a woman without asking her to bend? I never saw love be anything but a sword. Like as an act of rebellion, I started walking with my heart out instead of my back straight. Like I am learning to listen to my own blood, fire pumping in the dark. I am deciding what is mine to carry and what is theirs to figure out. This next piece is in conversation with a poem called Portrait of Release by Sarah Ehrlichman, and it references McLean Behavioral Health Hospital, which is a psychiatric ward in Boston that a ton of famous poets went to for their various breakdowns, including Robert Lowell, Anne Sexton, and Sylvia Plath. The poem is called All the Cool Poets Went to McLean. Falling apart isn't a way of life. I'm tired of writing my crazy like a sunset. There is nothing shiny about a stay on the psych ward. See, even the phonetics stumble, tripping over themselves on their way out. All the cool poets went to McLean, but I went to Alexian, and Masonic, and St. Mary's, and yeah, I'll probably go back. But I don't want that hung beside my name like an asterisk. I live with it like I live with myself. There is nothing poetic about taking pills. The poetry Poetry is the metaphor, the symbolism, the soliloquy. The diagnosis as self is a fallacy and a trap. I don't talk about it because when I do, it's always thrown back like a shot. I hate this poem. I do not want your sympathy or love or support. I do not want your pity or patience or pittance. I'm just over-offering context. Sometimes I am up, sometimes I am down, and at my best, I am flat. Why must I offer my illness as an identity when I could let the poem speak? All the cool poets went to McLean, but I did not. Okay, this is going to be my last poem. So before I read, I want to extend another big thank you to everyone who is involved. So a big round of applause to Paige of That's for Astrology. A big round of applause for John Buck for running sound. A big round of applause for Adrian Nuno for filming. Thank you to Gianna at the Getaway for letting us use this space for poetry. Thank you to Miguel and Steven, our bartenders tonight. I hope you've been tipping them well. And of course, a thank you to Jonathan and Jitesh for reading their incredible art with us tonight. I've been having a great time. I hope you guys have been too. Okay, this last piece is called Another Divorce Poem. On the day I left, a doe limped through the front yard. We all stood and watched. Like a bitter leaf letting go of the branch in a dry wind, I gave you up. I opened my dawn to you. But as the night drew near, it became time to count the stars. What is a vow, if not a passing breath? When I left, I took my life with me, warm body and all. I did not rattle the door. I just opened it. For a while there, I didn't believe in nothing. I believed in you. Now, when I wash my face, I still scrub off your shock. Do I crave you? Yes. I salivate at your name. I tapped your spine while you fed me line after line under a crescent moon. Will you remember what I said when I spoke in my sleep? I take it all back, but I wish you well. Nothing left to say but goodbye. I still love you.